Okay, let's go over some exercises from Hansen and Quinn Unit 14. All right, start with number 2. Tropaion histanton ton stratioton, ho strategos apopempsato estin pollen, and ne akerukas ten niken ap angeluntas. Well, right away, we can see that we have a genitive absolute going on there. Histanton, notice the reduplication, is the present active participle, genitive plural, of histemi. So, with the soldiers standing up the trophy, ho strategos apopempsato, the general, and now this is the aorist middle of apopempo, maybe caused to be sent away. So the general caused to be sent away, estin Poland, into the city, and nea kerukas, 9 heralds. Now this part at the end, ap angeluntas. Take a look at that. Notice it's contracted, right? From ap angelontas, right? And notice the single lambda. So that is the contracted future participle active of ap angelo. And here I think it's expressing purpose. So with the soldiers standing up the trophy, the general caused 9 heralds to be sent into the city to announce the victory. Number 5. Hoton heteroi axiosin arcane, hoi archomenai a tois arcosin epanastenai boulontai. Nomoi mengar toi kalon kai dikaion ton to alon hupakuen, fuse de kakon kai aiskron to afrosin anthropois duleuen. Well, first, I'm going to fix a typo. This should be a grave accent there. Okay. Now, let's start to take this sentence apart. Notice the hoton and the subjunctive. And down here, we have the present indicative. So that's got to be a present general temporal clause, right? Hoton plus the subjunctive and the present indicative. So when other people deem it worthy to be ruling, now the apodosis, hoi arkomenoi, the ones being ruled, I think we'll take that as a present passive participle. The ones being ruled always want epanastenai. Notice epanastenai. That's the aorist active infinitive of epanistanai. I did that right. Epanistamai. There we go. I think. Always want to rise up against, and then that's going to take a dative, tois arkusin, right? This is the present, arkusin is the present active dative plural masculine participle of arco. So, So, when others deem it worthy to be ruling, the ones being ruled always wish to rise up against the ones ruling. Now, the second sentence, we've got nomoi men and fuse de. And you've got 2 articular infinitives, to hupakuen, to dulewen. All right. So the basic structure of that second sentence is kalon kai dikaion to hupakuen, beautiful and just, to obey. Okay. And then kon kai iskron, bad and shameful, to dulewen, to be a slave. So put it all together. I think these are datives of what? Reference? So on the one hand, according to custom, let me tell you, it is beautiful and just to obey others. On the other hand, in nature, right? So nomos and phusis, right? Custom and nature. Okay, so on the other hand, according to nature, it is bad and shameful to be a slave, aphros and anthropos, to foolish men. Okay, number 6. Tu demu epanastantos hobasileus paradus toi paide tein arcane kai ekfugon ektes koras elathepos tus politas elthones alen koran hos eke paramenon kai teleuteson ton bion. All right, whoops. So, again, we're starting off with a genitive absolute, to demu epanastantos. Again, right? So that is an aorist active participle of epanistamai. And so with the people having risen up, when the people rose up. All right. Hobasileus. And then this is all, right, a phrase dependent on that participle, which agrees with basileus. So hobasileus. Whoa, how did that even happen? Hobasileus. Paradus toi paidi tein arcane, kai ekfugon ektes koras, having handed over to his child the rule, having handed the rule over to his child, and having fled, notice that second aorist participle, having fled out of the country. Okay, so that's all sort of, take that out of there. So we have one aorist participle and another second aorist participle, both agreeing with hobasileus. Okay, so the king, and here's another second aorist, elatha, from lanthano. Okay, and remember that lanthano takes a supplementary participle. And I think that's our supplementary participle right there. That's a second aorist, nominative, masculine, singular, active participle from erkomai. Again, agreeing with the basileus. So he escaped somehow, pos. That's the enclitic, so it's indefinite. He escaped somehow the citizens. Escape the notice of the citizens somehow. Leaving into another country, hos paramenon kai teleuteson. Paramenon, that's a contracted future active participle from parameno. And teleuteson, another future active participle, both nominative, masculine, singular, again agreeing with the basileus. And hos, showing us that these are causal or purpose participles here because they're future participles. But that I, as speaker, am not asserting that it's true, right? So, the king, having handed over his rule to his child and having escaped from the country, escaped somehow the notice of the citizens, going into another country to stay there and to finish off his life there. Notice elthon is an aorist participle, second aorist participle. As is usual with supplementary participles, it's the same aspect as the verb that it's dependent on. So elethe, aorist, elthon, aorist. All right. Proselthontos tu Euripidu, et tunkanon pu hypaides hy eugenes te theoi choreusai. Yet another genitive absolute. Pros elthontos from pros erkomai. Genitive singular masculine agreeing with Euripides there. So with Euripides having approached, hypaides hy eugenes, the girls, the well-born ones, the noble ones. And now, it's behaving badly today. Etunkanon. So that's, I think, the third person plural, imperfect indicative active of tunkano. That's another verb, like lanthano, that takes a supplementary participle very often. And here it's choreusai. Notice this is imperfect, so it's got progressive aspect, and so does that present participle, choreusai. So the girls, the well-born ones, were happening to be dancing. Happened to be dancing te theoi for the goddess. So when Euripides approached, with Euripides having approached, the girls, the well-born ones, happened, I suppose, to be dancing for the goddess. Te men heterai keri aspida labusa, te de heterai xifos, o meter Euripidu, ex selfe ectes oikias mahumene de passais tais ales gudaixen. This may be my favorite sentence in all of Hansen and Quinn. All right, so here we have a vocative. O mother of Euripides. Notice it's just the stem, mater, the stem alone. So, O mother of Euripides. Exaltha. All right, that is the second aorist active imperative of exerkomai. Come out. Second person singular, second aorist active imperative. Come out from the house. Mahumene. Notice this is contracted, right? So it's future, because mahomai has a contracted future. So come out of the house intending to fight, indeed. And then that takes a dative. Passais tais alais gunaixen, all the other women. Okay, so, O mother of Euripides, come out of the house, intending to fight, indeed, all the other women. And now we have labusa, right? That is the second aorist active, feminine nominative singular from lambano. Having taken up an aspida, that's accusative from aspis. Having taken up a shield, te men heterai keri, in the one hand, and exifos, a sword, te de heterai keri, in the other. When you have heteros and then another heteros, remember it means the one and then the other. If they're plural, some others, right? So, having taken up a shield in the one hand and a sword in the other, O mother of Euripides, come out of the house, intending to fight indeed against all the other women. Okay. 15. Nike thenton ton polemion, ten heorten to theoi, homos uk epoiumetha, phobumenai, me etilathoian to stratiotas, kai aloi hippes esten koran ex elfontes. Again, typo, we'll make that a grave accent. And again, we're starting off with the genitive absolute. Nike thenton is the genitive plural, masculine aorist passive participle of nikao. So, with the enemies having been conquered, when the enemies were conquered, now we've got this homos. Homos is going to show us, I think, that this is concessive up here. So although the enemies were conquered, nevertheless, we were not making a feast for the god. Epoiumetha, imperfect, of poieo, imperfect middle, I think. So we were not making a feast, the feast for the god. Phobumenoi, from phobeomai, fearing, and now I think we're going to have a fear clause. That's our fear clause. Okay, we're in secondary sequence, so we've got an optative there. Okay, a second aorist optative from lanthano. And remember, lanthano is often going to take a supplementary participle. There it is there, the second aorist masculine nominative plural active participle from eis erchomai. Fearing, and this is going to be a positive fear clause. Remember, negative fear clauses have may u, positive fear clauses just have may. Fearing that kai aloi hippes, even other horsemen, okay, even more horsemen, escape the notice of the soldiers coming into the country. Okay? Fearing lest still other soldiers escape the notice of the soldiers coming into the country. Okay, notice that we have an aorist participle, supplementary participle with an aorist verb there. Okay? Okay, number 19. Hoi rhetores cruson para ton polemion labontes, epithon ton daemon eklabein ectes poleos umonon tus edike kotas, ala kai tus eu te kai sophronos pepoleteu menus, kai huperpanton memache menus. Here we go. All right, the subject is hoi rhetores, the rhetors, and there's the main verb, epithon. The rhetors were persuading. The rhetors were persuading the people to take out of the city, eklabein, that's that second aorist active infinitive from lambano, eklambano, to take out of the city. And now we have umonon alakai, not only, but also. So not only tus edike kotas, well, that's something you don't see every day. That is a perfect active participle from adikeo, to wrong. Okay, so not only the ones having done wrong, but also tus pepoleteu menus, the ones having governed, having conducted the business of the polis, the ones having governed, eutu kai sophronos, well and prudently. The ones having governed, and the ones me mache menus, another deponent there, and the ones having fought huper ponton, on behalf of everyone. And we have one little phrase left. Cruson paraton polemion labontes. Labontes is the second aorist participle of lambano, masculine nominative plural, going with hoi rhetores. So, put it all together. The rhetors, having taken gold from the side of the enemies, were persuading the people to take out of the city not only the ones having done wrong, but also the ones having conducted the government well and prudently, and having fought on behalf of everyone. Here's a nice short one. Koina taton philon. This is one of these blessed or the meek style sentences. Koina ta, in common, are the things of friends. Koina taton philon, in common or shared, are the things of friends. And finally, another short one. Hotois agathois kairon agathon geteuxetai. All right, so here, hokairon, the one rejoicing. Now, kairo very often does take a supplementary participle, but here it's just taking a dative. Okay? The one rejoicing in good things, that's the dative of ta'agatha, good things. The one rejoicing in good things. Now, teuxetai is the future of tunkano, to light upon, to happen upon. It's got a deponent future. So, the one rejoicing in good things will light upon good things. Indeed. The end.